Our next guest, I mean, listen, he does it all. I mean, long ago just crossed over and he's a mainstream star. But the roots are deep, and the roots are incredibly important to the music industry and evolution of hip hop and everything that this man has done. And he's got a new endeavor, and if he's smart, he signs Charles Oakley, and he gets on. Maybe Oak is ready for a 10-day contract. Well, the endeavor is, and it's actually kind of cool, Teak. You and I mentioned this a while ago. It's a new professional 3-on-3 basketball league. A lot of big names attached to this, and the founder, one of the founders, is Ice Cube, who's with us here on Tiki and Tierney. Ice, what's happening, buddy? How are you today?
Yo, what's up? How y'all doing?
Ice.
We're good, man.
We got a lot in common, Ice. We both grew up very hard, Ice. Very hard. Got a lot in common, my man.
Because he's white from Brooklyn doesn't mean he grew up hard.
Hey, did you see the Oakley stuff yet from the Garden? Did you see that?
I'm looking at pieces of it. I'm like, what's the deal? You know, I thought Oakley was loved at the Garden.
He is.
He is, just not by James Dolan,
the owner for the Knicks. Who? What a scene, huh? I mean, so I don't know. I was kind of kidding around. I don't see him on the roster here, and there's a lot of big names. You got GP, you got Kenyon Martin, you got Chauncey AI. Call up Oak. He can still set the picks, get you guys going in this 3-on-3 league, right?
I'm pretty sure he can. You know, I mean, you know, we're gonna give anybody who want to come to our combine an opportunity to show what they still got. Because we want game, we don't just want names. And so, you know, guys will be able to show what they still got. And if the other guys pick them to be on their squad, the player captains pick Charles, hey, he'll be on the squad.
How did you guys come up with this, Ice? I mean, seriously, you just sitting around saying, hey, we should get these old heads together and start playing some ball? I mean, how did this happen?
Well, you know, we actually been working on this for over a year. And it just came to me as a fan. I'm just sick of seeing my guys retire. You know, it started with Dr. J, and then it went to, you know, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and then it went to Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Jordan, Shaq, Kobe. So I'm just sick of this, you know. And I'm like, some of these guys are retiring too early. And really for a lot of pros, they don't even know they out the league. So I was like, yo, let's figure out something where we take out the wear and tear, because these guys are just retiring because they can't handle that NBA schedule no more.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought about, hey, 3-on-3 basketball is an American tradition. Everybody plays that. And there's a lot of amateur 3-on-3 tournaments, but where is the professional league? And we was like, yo, let's create the stage. So that's how the Big Three got started, and we started working on rules and the teams and revenue sharing and all this kind of good stuff that makes it like, yo, it's a great opportunity for guys to still get on the court and compete.
That sounds pretty cool. I know that you guys have a few spots where there's a 4-point shot. Any other rules that will make it more fun or distinguish you guys from other 3-on-3 circuits? Give us a wacky rule that you got in there, Ice.
Well, I mean, we don't want to really go wacky, but, you know, the way we, you know, in 3-on-3, you clear the ball once, you know, if a defensive rebound, you know, if it hits the rim and you grab it, you got to clear the ball past the 3-point line. So that's essentially, you know, our way for offense to change the defense and defense to change the offense. So it's a great way to get set, get back on defense, and get ready to play.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we still trying to keep traditional basketball like people remember it. But since it's half court and it's 3-on-3, we just made slight adjustments. The 4-point shot is fun. There's 8 teams, 5 guys on the team, so you'll be able to sub. And what's cool, you know, we're going to be traveling like the UFC where all the games are played in the same arena on the same night. So if you come to the Big Three, you'll be able to see 40, 48 of your favorite NBA players get down and go at it like they used to.
Yeah, you're just going back to back to back. Yeah. Oh, not nice. In sequence. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Okay. Talking to Ice Cube with us here. Ice, great actor, great rapper. He's the man. He's with us here on Tiki and Tierney.
Hey, Ice, you have this crossover thing that you've been doing for a while. You're not that old. You're only 47 years old. But do you find more people know you as a rapper, as the actor? I mean, soon you're gonna be known as a basketball mogul. How do people see you? Because you've done so much in your short lifespan already.
It's different, guys that saw me from the beginning, couldn't really only see me like, as a rapper. And then, but, the younger generation, they've just seen movies really a lot. So I just consider myself an entertainer. I love to create things and bring it to the public and try to do my best to give the public quality. And they just rewarded me with this incredible career where I can kind of go in and out and bob and weave and do it how I feel it. And they just kind of wait for it and accept it. I mean, everything don't blow up, but people realize, that I'm definitely into giving fans quality. And here I am.
I'm trying to think. Was the first one of the first mainstream things you did? Was that the Coors Light commercial? Was that like one of the first things?
I mean, it can go back a little further. I think one of the things that really turned it was doing a movie like Three Kings. I had done Boys in the Hood and Trespass and Friday, but doing Three Kings with George Clooney and Mark Wahlberg, that was a big step in milestone. So to speak. And then from there, I think doing Are We There Yet, which is a movie I did for kids, because I looked and saw my fans had youngsters. They had little kids who they was trying to tell who Ice Cube was. It was like, yo, this is Ice Cube. He raps. He does this. And the kids are looking at me like, who the hell are you? So I said, oh, we got to fix this. So I said, yeah, I need to do a movie where these kids know who I am.
Yeah.
And it's cool because now these same kids are old enough to go see Fist Fight, my new movie. So it's just really like, it's been a great way to keep the fan base going.
Tell us about Fist Fight, because we see you're promoting this. It's I don't even know what the premise is yet. So give us some intel on it.
He basically beats up a 5'9" white teacher, I think is the premise, right, Ice?
No, it don't go that easy. It seems like it's gonna go that easy.
Uh-huh.
It's a cool movie. We two teachers. We in a crazy high school. This is senior prank day. The kids are out of control, and we got two different styles. I'm more like old school, disciplinarian. Kids are gonna learn whether they like it or not. And he's more, friendly, enabler. Can I help you? I want to be your friend kind of teacher. And they're going through budget cuts, and he gets me fired.
Oh.
So I'm like 3 o'clock after school is on, like the students. He spends the whole movie trying to get out this fight, blackmail me, trying to sick the cops on me. It's just, one of those movies, and I can't tell you the end, but it ain't what you think.
Okay, I like it.
Ice Cube get lit up?
Yeah, right. You do a Mean Joe Clark on him?
Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's a good reference right there. I want to ask you, I'd love to know how you answer this, and I can't wait to hear how you answer this. It might seem a little strange, but I think you'll know where I'm going. Do you feel as comfortable, connecting to your true roots, who you were, as a young man, angry, pissed off, how you grew up. When you walk back into that scene, do you still feel like you fully belong, or do you feel different?
I'm always belong. The thing is, I wasn't walking around angry and pissed off for nothing.
Yeah.
It was the system that I felt dealt my community, a unfair deal. So, that being said, once you find out that's going on and you're aware, you gotta figure out a way to fight back from that system. And I fall back through music, but I never forget where I'm come from. All this entertainment stuff is just a facade. You're only as good as your last movie. You're only as good as your last record. You're only as good as your last project. So I always keep sight of that, and I never lose sight of where I come from. So I'm comfortable wherever I am in the world around anybody.
Yeah.
and that's cool, and I love that.
That's awesome. And I would imagine that the opposite, the converse there is when you initially left the only world that you knew, when you started to cross over, I'm sure that the comfort level for you walking into the room of probably primarily white people, executives maybe older, that took a little getting used to. I would imagine, right? Does that make sense?
Well, I realized that a lot of people were intimidated, and it was really just making people feel comfortable. Like, I'm not about to tear up the room with a baseball bat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I really had to convey, that I'm a businessman.
Was that because
People
of the
like to
music?
label you.
Was that because of
People
the
like to
music,
label
Ice?
you as a, what you say?
Was that because of the music? Because of your NWA and everything? Is that what they were scared of? They thought it was real?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it
Yeah.
was
No, it
real.
was
but you
real.
know, it was real, but you know what I mean. But they thought that's how you were entering the room.
Yeah, they thought I was about to come in there with an AK and and just be
Jeez.
and not do business.
Yeah.
And they underestimate me as a businessman.
Uh-huh.
People label you, but that's not your label. You guys do radio, but that's not your label. You know what I mean? You guys probably do a lot more than just radio. So, they label me as a rapper. So I got to go in there and show people that, it's way more than that.
Yeah.
And don't underestimate me and don't play yourself. You know what I'm saying?
There it is. There's the old Ice Cube. Don't play yourself. There's the old Ice Cube coming out. He's with us here, of course. Tiki Tierney. He's got a couple of cool projects. This new 3-on-3 league with a lot of big names connected to it. AI and GP and Kenny and Chauncey Billups. The Iceman's going to be involved on some level. The movie Fist Fight as well. He's busy.
Yeah, no, you are busy. Your kids are busy, too. I don't know if any of them are rapping, but I know O'Shea is acting. He played you in Straight Outta Compton. What'd you think of his performance?
Oh, he got busy, man. I'm so proud of him. Ain't nothing like when your kids step up. You know what I mean? I don't care what it is. If it was an emergency and they stepped up and they did their thing and they handled it, you'll be proud of them. If you told them to take out the trash and you got home and the trash was taken out, you're proud of them. So to be able to put this in his hands and have him go for it and take it as serious as I would have took it, I'm just proud that he stepped up and showed the world what he got. And, so it's cool because now he's off doing other movies. He's in Atlanta doing a movie right now. So it's just a good thing to see, him grow in Hollywood.
Ice, almost. I mean, so many of the entertainers think that they can bowl. What was it? I mean, could you actually play? Did you play youth sports?
No,
I mean,
he's
were you
short
good
like
at
me.
anything?
He can't play basketball. You're short like
Yeah,
me.
he wasn't a
You can't do
basketball
that.
player. Maybe football. But what were you good
What
at?
are y'all talking about?
Oh, come on.
Y'all know me?
Ice.
Y'all know me?
Ice.
I got game.
At Ice.
I play basketball as I play YMCA Inglewood now. Bam.
Okay.
And I play football, Pop Warner. Played in high school. Play fullback and outside linebacker. So I got game. It ain't how tall you are, it's how much heart you got.
Oh, there's
You
no
know
doubt.
that,
No,
Tiki.
listen.
Yeah, of
Tiki,
course.
you know
yeah,
that,
you're looking
right?
at Isaiah Thomas. We were talking about him the other day up in Boston. Man, how does this little kid score 44 points?
Oh, man.
He can't see over the other point guard, much less the guys in the lane.
Ice, I'd make you look bad on the court, man. I'd make you look bad,
please.
bro.
I doubt that.
You want?
I doubt-
Let's set it up, man.
You sound a little slow right now.
Yeah.
I am slow,
He
but
is
I
slow.
could
All right, man.
I could drill the jump shot all day, baby. Little pump fake, and I'll rain it from
I'll
20
be in
feet.
your jersey, man. I'll be in your jersey. You ain't gonna be able
Hey,
to
you know what the funny thing
lock
is?
you down.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
we got a
I
little
see- You see
lockdown
where his
here.
game came from, trash
What was
talking.
that?
I said, I see where your game came from. I trash talking.
You know how I go.
Of course.
Oh,
I'm
man.
the
So-
old school with it.
Hey, how many of the guys from back in the day? I mean, when was the last time that you actually spoke with Dre? Was it yesterday? Was it a month ago?
That was a few months ago, but that ain't nothing new. With somebody like Dre, we don't have to see each other for a year and a half, and when we see each other, it's gonna be just like yesterday.
No, I understand.
Yeah,
I
we
We
understand.
got it like that. So
Mhm.
it's all, it's all love. We grown men, and he got a business to run. I got a business to run, and sometimes you just can't catch up all the time.
All right, so now we know you can ball. Are we going to see some cameos from you in the Big Three League?
No, this is not a celebrity. This is not a gimmick. We trying to create professional basketball here, And if this thing don't last 100 years, I'm gonna be upset. So, we really trying to do something real and get these guys a second, crack at the showing what they got on the major stage. They're excited. Dudes are training, and it's gonna be real. Grown men basketball, hand checking and trash talking. And it's going to be fun.
It's be like the 80s, which is the best era in hoops.
Yeah.
So, and by the way, did you get over your Raiders yet? We know you're a huge Raiders fan. It must have killed you when Derek Carr went down, huh?
Yeah. But I didn't take it as bad as people would think because, man, with 12-4, you cannot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Super Bowl to me.
Yeah, and you were a year
after
ahead of
all
schedule.
the seasons
Yeah,
the Raiders had.
Yep, you're right. And you were a year ahead of schedule, too, so.
Yeah, so I'm just happy that, I was hoping for 8-8. 8-8, I would have been dancing in the streets. But a 12-4 record, man, I'm happy with the Raiders, and I know next year they'll probably be in a better position to go for it. Really.
They're going in the right direction. There's no doubt, and we'll see if they stay in Oakland. That's a different conversation. But listen, the movie sounds cool. It's a funny premise. I've seen all the commercials. It's called Fist Fight. Cool concept. Some big names attached to it. I read through AI and others. Gary Payton, Kenyon, the Iceman, Clyde Drexler, Rick Barry. I mean, it's legit. So, Ice, good catching up. Anytime you want me to break you down old school on the playground, we'll meet up and I'll do my thing. And, you go back to your boys out west. You'll say this kid from Brooklyn ain't bad.
I can't wait to lock you up. And, look, Tiki.
Yeah, I got him.
Funniest commercial out there right now.
Oh, I
man.
appreciate you, brother. I appreciate it. Don't let me get a hold of your head though.
Nah, I'll run.
Be good, Ice.
Be good, Ice.
Take it easy.
Good luck with this project, man.